11 o'clock, if you're watching it with us this morning, our winter storm, it is here and it is creating quite the dangerous conditions out there right now. As we drive southbound on 75 through McKinney and check out I-30 West in Fort Worth. But we have seen a wreck. It happened early this morning, and I believe we'll show you that here in just a bit. Thanks for joining us this midday. I'm Tashara Parker. North Texas is under a winter storm warning right now. The freezing rain and ice starting early this morning and, man, wreaking havoc across the Metroplex. And we are only expecting it to get worse. Dallas just announced it will open its Office of Emergency Management at noon today, and Garland ISD, our first district to already cancel school for tomorrow. Let's start first with meteorologist Mario Ruiz. Mario, you and Greg Fields, you went on at 4 o'clock this morning because we knew that this was going to be moving through. But when I tell you those accidents started popping off everywhere, what are we dealing with at this hour?
At this hour, we are dealing with a little bit of a lighter activity if you're east of I-35, but there's another band of freezing precip moving in now. So I want to go ahead and get you updated on that because that's going to be a big player in terms of road conditions later on. So right now we do have that winter storm warning, and it is in place for the Metroplex north to the Red River. It's the pink that you see there, and it is in place until 6 this evening. Surrounding areas under a winter weather advisory until 6 Thursday evening, I should say, for both. I am expecting accumulations of 1 to 2/10 of an inch of ice across North Texas, and that's the reason why these did come into play. I want to show you this Fair Park camera. About an hour ago, you could actually see through this camera, but now it has frozen. That precip started landing on it. Temperatures are at about 23 degrees, so of course it's going to freeze. Very early on, like Tashara mentioned, we were on early because of this band of frozen precip that moved through Tarrant and eventually Denton County. That has pushed north into the Red River, but now we are dealing with another band that's making its way into the Metroplex. So anywhere from Burleson, Fort Worth, Arlington, Irving, the airport at DFW, Carrollton, Louisville, and Frisco, seeing this light ice just kind of move on through. It is indicative of freezing rain, maybe making that slight transition into sleet. But as of now, it looks like that's what we're dealing with. Remember, it doesn't take a lot for it to cause a bit of a mess out there in terms of our roadways. I'm going to take another zoom here just to show you where this is exactly landing, anywhere from Kennedale, portions of eastern Fort Worth, 820, I-30. There in northern Arlington, Haltom City seeing some of this activity as well. And we also have this really ongoing the rest of the day. It's going to be very light for the most part. It's going to be very scattered in nature across North Texas throughout the remainder of the day. But tonight is when I'm expecting better coverage, slightly higher intensity across the area as well. And that's going to create even more hazardous driving conditions. So we'll take another closer look at this, but I need to get you over to our traffic department. Stacia has been monitoring the roads along with Tashara all morning long. How's it looking right now?
Yeah, Marielle, it has been busy out there and we still have problems, still have closures as a result of this severe weather that we're dealing with. I'm going to show you what's going on right now. So Marielle was talking about the severe weather, and obviously that's had a huge impact just starting early this morning on the roadways. All kinds of accidents and closures. Again, it's one of those days that if you don't have to be out, probably better to stay home. Major accident that we were watching right along I-30. Look at all of this congestion. This is pretty close to Rose Hill, just south of Rowlett. Looks like both directions of I-30 there, you had major problems. Now, we did have a closure, and I just checked with TxDOT, this just cleared as a result of an accident right there. I-30 westbound was closed between President George Bush Turnpike and Zion Road. They're in the process of opening back that area, but you can see it is still very congested. Another accident we're watching, this is 635 eastbound right there at Jupiter, and it looks like they're in the process of hopefully clearing that one as well. But this has been the situation again since very early today. All right, I want to go ahead and let you know that DART has suspended all rail service today. They will operate 14 shuttle bus routes between rail stations. As far as bus service goes, routes will run on a Sunday schedule. So what about tomorrow? DART is waiting to make that call based on weather conditions. Stay informed by registering for DART alerts on dart.org, or you can go ahead and download their Go Pass app. The TRE between Dallas and Fort Worth is on a Saturday schedule. Tashara?
All right, Stacia, thank you.